Hey there guys, it's Salis, and welcome back to Retro Wednesdays. This week I've got a treat for you. This is Golden Axe. Let's dive right in and I'll show you why this is such a classic. As you can see, you always start with your standard 3-character brawler system. The Barbarian, who is kind of an all-rounder. He's pretty good in almost all respects. The Dwarf, who, aside from having the best dress sense for the medieval period, is the strongest, but he has the weakest magic. He's also not got a very good jump. But just for the fun of it, we're going to be playing as the implausibly dressed Amazon this week. And you'll see why soon. So here's the story. A mad mathematician called Death Adder invaded the castle and has taken the king and princess prisoners. Apparently, someone's good friend Alex was also killed in the battle, so we've got to defeat Death Adder to bring peace back to the land and basically end the rule of the tyrannical math teacher. Now, the reason I've gone with the Amazon is her attacks are terrible. Absolutely terrible. But her magic is just so worth showing you. It's untrue. Now, one thing you'll notice about the combat straight away is every attack is a hard stun. Unfortunately, this also goes for attacks against you. Like so. And this is why this game is so punishingly hard. Oh, these guys annoy me. They're thieves. In this case, the blue one has stolen my magic potions. And you'll see another one soon. And you can ride creatures in this game. This one is the worst one of the collection. There are other creatures, some you ride, some you don't. Hopefully I'll get to show you the coolest one during this playthrough. Right, word of advice, if you're going to play this game, always take the upper path first. There's no other way onto the upper path. And that thief always only has one magic potion on him. And if you are playing the Amazon, who has the largest magic meter, as you can see, you've got 6 different types of magic as the Amazon. I don't know why number 1 takes so long to fill up, but it does. Come here and get tail lashed. There we go. But, as you can imagine, level 6 is a very, very powerful spell. And like I said, I'm hoping to show you that during this playthrough. Oh, I can get my beast back. Nice. Nope, apparently not. Have some of that, and some of that. What you've got to try and do in this game is keep the enemies as divided as possible. Because, as I said, every attack in this game is a hard stun. Even against boss fights like this. If you can call this a boss fight. So you got to keep them apart as much as possible. Yes, you can occasionally attack with your sword, but to be honest, the kick move is the best one. It knocks enemies back and does okay damage. As you can tell, sound effects are not the strong suit of this game. But the music, oh, listen to that music. It's some of the best music in video games, in my opinion. As ever, sleeping on the job. This is why the Amazons are not very good. Give me all of your magic. Now run away like a coward while I stand in the fire and it does nothing. Right, Death Adder is somewhere in his castle. And we take a shortcut through the Turtle Village. Now, the Turtle Village is one of my favourite stages to completely cheese it on. Like that. Can I get a twofer? Yes, I can! You can literally just wait for your enemies to jump off the end. Now, this is the level 5 magic. A giant flaming breast. I wish I was kidding. I do still want to show you the level 6 magic, so I'm going to have to keep saving up as much magic as I can get my hands on here. Now, this is the third coolest creature in this game. And I'm using the word creature because all the enemies are just humans, as you would expect in this nebulous period of medieval fantasy. Alright, come here and burn. There we go. Dragon riding. Yes, thief. Give me your magic. As you can see, the dragon's aim is not very good. Don't you dare steal my dragon. Don't you know it's rude to steal a lady's dragon? Oh. You think just because you're ladies I'm going to let you off? No way. Feel the wrath of the hard stun. There we go. Now, that is the best dragon in the game. Yes, I know it's bright pink. Stop trying to steal my dragon! Ow! Right, choppy time. No, that's not going to happen either. Fireballs! Now, you're going to see something really, really funny here. Not that. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. This, on the other hand... How does the skeleton feel pain? And how does the skeleton scream? Now, I said there'd be another kind of thief. This is the green thief. He only ever has one on him at any one time. But that is meat. You use it to recover health. Because apparently he's a life stealer. Okay, I just need 3 more magic potions and I can show you the coolest magic. Apparently, the village was on the back of a giant turtle, and the turtle takes us south across the sea. Because, you know, turtles are kind like that. More kick-ass music. Oh, another dragon, thank you! Feel the hard stun! I have the high ground, you aren't going to win. Ha ha ha! Right, this jump is always a problem for the uninitiated, because there's a very specific spot you have to stand in. Damn it, thief! Oh, and I've killed him as well, that's always fun. This bit's fun. As long as I maintain the high ground, I can just keep burning her. There we go. Yeah, glitch out. And feel the burn. This is so easy. There we go. Unfortunately, they pull this on you. Big, bad, stompy enemies. Who luckily just keep running at you. Look, it didn't work the first 2 times. Why do you think it's going to work now? Oh, AI. But of course he's got a friend. There we go. Just standard tactics. Wait for him to get in dragon range and burn him. Then wait for him to get in dragon range and burn him. Fairly simple system, but it seems to work. There we go, I now have full magic. I can show you the top tier of Amazon magic. And I say Amazon magic because each of the characters has their own. The barbarian uses lava magic. The dwarf has lightning. And I've lost my dragon. Come here, you gold gits. You stole my dragon. Now you shall pay. Right, brilliant. Boss fight time. Now I can show you top tier Amazon magic. She can, and I shit you not, summon a silver dragon. This is why I like the Amazon so much. Her top tier magic is so much more powerful than either of the other characters. And unfortunately this boss's sword is massive, so you've got to kind of keep him at arm's length. But I find repeated kicks to the crotch works rather well. Unfortunately, this game is let down by several things. First of all, the combat. With everything being a hard stun, it makes the game very hard for novice players and very, very easy for veterans. And this is a bit of an imbalance. I mean, I like this, the idea of the story being a bit awkward and a bit funny at times. Like, we're going on the Fiend's Path now, which you will see very soon is not all it's cracked up to be. Enemy design is also another place it falls short. It's basically the same two dudes over and over again, with the occasional skeleton and boss fight. And with these overused models, the only difference is their colour. And unfortunately, their colour indicates how difficult they are to kill as well. Green enemies are always really easy to kill. These red ones, pretty difficult, but nothing that can't be handled by a couple of chops and a kick to the nuts. Now, the shadow enemies are the hardest ones of the generic dudes. And enemy tactics as well are not very good either. Most of them are fairly predictable. That skeleton will always try to charge you. And unless the enemy is mounted on some kind of dragon or whatever that creature with the ridiculous tail is, then there's been no difference from the combat the entire way through. Also, this game is very short. See, that's just annoying. I mean, the shortness of the game is kind of offset by its ridiculous difficulty, because you don't really want to be playing a punishingly hard game for too long. And I'm dead again. You only ever get 12 lives in total, so you get 4 continues, and then it's game over. Come here, thief. Give me your magical goodness. There we go. Now, as you can see, I've only managed to fill bar 1 of my magic. Now, these are the tougher enemies, the shadow creatures. And this is level 1 Amazon magic. Also, this game has another problem I forgot to mention. The levels don't really seem like proper levels to me. I mean, back in the day, it was a case of finish a level, beat a boss. Some of these levels, they just end. I mean, I like this idea that the enemies come out the floor so you don't know where they're going to spawn in. But then they pull that crap. I mean, I know there is 2-player co-op, and that's pretty much what this game is designed with in mind. Because when you've got 2 people, one can cover your back while you chop away at another guy. But in single player, you get stuff like that happening all the time. You just get trapped between 2 enemies, and you might as well just admit defeat at that point. Because you just get locked in a stun forever. Come here and get stabbed. No, don't stab me. That's not sportsmanly. Yes, I'll continue. There we go again. early game, this is very deceptively easy. Later on, it just gets to be this. It's a running across the screen and kicking simulator. See what I mean about the levels just ending? Oh, might as well get my health and some magic. When I'm on the correct 2D plane. Also, by the way, all the characters have a level 1 magic bar like that, where you have to fill it with multiple potions, but it doesn't increase the damage at all. You see, this is what I like about the game. The Fiend's Path was on the back of a giant eagle. And that's cool. Unfortunately, so much about this game is not. Like this. You can actually fall off the edge of the world. But, as I said, it's always fun to kick your enemies off the edge of the world as well. So that's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, look at this level design. That is absolutely beautiful. And the music is great. But everything else kind of lacking a bit. Like, I'm just completely unable to get a grip. There we go, just keep burning her. Stay away from my Stay away from my dragon! It's my dragon! Did I give you permission to use my dragon? No, I did not. This bit, by the way, is literally just a gauntlet leading up to the final boss. And it's a pain in the hole. Unfortunately, I've only ever beaten this game once, and that was with my dad as a child. On my own, I can never get past this section. Because I start pulling stuff like this. Enemies that will go out of their way to flank you. And with only one button for combat, you can't tell whether she's actually going to pick someone up or stab at them. Like that. Most of the time she will go for the throat. Occasionally she will go for the poke, and the poke is a lot more deadly. And here come two of the recurring bosses. Which means I have to use my magic. And yeah, they're not going to let me close, so... I'm basically dead at this point. There we go. I have one continue left. And somehow, while I'm on camera, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat this game. Come on. Tactics from the second level. Come on. Haha! Your swords and shields are no match against my run and boot. There we go. See, this is just boring now. But that beats the stage, apparently. And this is the penultimate battle. So, I'm going to need some magic. Luckily, there are imps aplenty. Right, what level am I up to? Level 3 magic, okay. Come here and get chopped up. I want to beat this on camera. It'd be such an achievement. I want everyone to watch my awesome golden axing skills. Albeit them somewhat pathetic. Ow. Come on then. Feel the wrath of my sword. Personally, I'd just prefer it if you felt the pointy end, but there we are. Hello? I love the fact that this tactic works. Occasionally. Except when I get kicked in my lady balls. There we go. This is Death Adder, the final boss. And this is level 5 Amazon magic. It's a big flaming ghost. I wish I was kidding. Somehow I can't see me making it. Come on. See, there she went for the poke, not the throw. And there she went for the throw, and not the poke. Okay, this guy's got magic, that's not cool. And game over. But at least I got to show you the final boss. And that is actually literally the final boss. That is the end of the game. You beat him, you win. So as you can see, very, very short game. Some dodgy combat mechanics. But there's so much I love about this game. The level design, the story ideas, and that kick-ass soundtrack. So thank you for watching my spotlight of Golden Axe for the Sega Genesis. Until next week, I've been Salis. I've been implausibly dressed for this nebulous period of medieval history. And I will see you next time.